Okay. So, okay, so I'm just gonna talk anyway. If people could not turn up, that's fine. Because anyways, I'm planning to do live early on, but hey, I thought I need to get this out. Update. So it's Easter week this week, and minute. Let's have a quick. I have this habit of sometimes when my brain gets overtired or I overexert myself, I forget to close the doors properly. Anyway, especially this one. The door I have is a fireproof door, so like basically it's so heavy. I must have to like have my muscles like kind of tired out. You know, one thing like I learned something. Had a private collective reading that I um, joined from from another tuber. She's got a private channel anyway, and she's awesome anyway. So she was saying about with the rune reading about this week that pretty much herself and the people in that circle for the week would very be feeling tired. And it's so funny because it is a Jewish holiday. I had a sense that she is Jewish background. I don't think she's Christian. She's Jewish background, to my understanding. Anyway, so because I remember finding her channel years ago. Anyway, so that's cool. So anyway, so she was saying um that pretty much that most of this week would be a lot of rest. And she's right, really. It is a lot of rest, because basically, like, I'm gonna just see if I can don't do it. It's just it's because of this. I'm gonna move this. So nah, it won't do. Mind you, I don't really have much space at the moment. My room is still a tip, but it's still, at least it's my room. At least it's my own energy. It's not everybody else's stuff, because but but it would be nice to have it all ordered once I get my personal private carers of my choosing, which I haven't sorted out yet for now. So at the moment I just have the sense that I put my stuff out there. Have a look on next week. It is Easter week after all. Some things just has to be buried for a while and then sorted out on Monday. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, so she was like saying, that people from that circle, her private circle, and herself included, will need a lot of rest this week. So yeah, particularly astrology. Well, this Wednesday was basically there was going to be some cross wires, and I'll tell you it was because I thought I booked I had a private session with someone, and she thought I think now these days I'm so overwhelmed that I don't even put my phone on the thing. And even though my angels and spirit guides guide me and my higher self guide me, it that was time for me to get up. Even though I was like, I'm tired, I can't brush my teeth or anything, even though I had a bath or anything. I don't know, I just, to be honest with you, I always like had a problem where I need to do my own thing, follow the sniffs, be follow the flow and synchronicity, but it doesn't always work out with everybody else. you know. And I have to admit, I'm just like find it a bit annoying is that most of the time I forced to adapt people's timing and everything, and people have something, and I'm thinking I love to do it, but it's not always the case, you know. Especially at the moment, I'm pretty much relying on myself. Yes, I live in a private care home, but it doesn't mean that I actually to get the right help of people, because the people here works for for themselves and for the lower plane, you know, for the 3D below and below, right? Old program, not the new program kind of thing. So like, and it's not the stats also because they also work with their bosses. They don't actually work for me. They don't serve me. If they do that, they will lose a job because I said that this is the corrupt program I live in. So like yes, I have adapted with the staff, but it didn't do me any favors anyway and stuff. And I just, as I said, I just need my own space, my own tranquilness, like-minded people, and it's really annoying because afterwards I was right to go to a online group, and I couldn't make it because I was tired, and by the time I was throwing up, trying to get ready to go somewhere else, and my spirit's like saying, "Come on, you need to get this, so you can go to your dreams group, that you meant to be and everything." And this didn't happen. End up missing out, but it's so funny because I was meant to be supporting my friend who's doing a full moon on Facebook. I managed to get on time on that, but everybody else I just couldn't. It's just hilarious. It's like, I just force my spirit, my body to do stuff, and it just like snap down. It's like a thread. So yeah, I just been tired. Yes, my hair is frizzy. I do know. I just haven't able to find a brush that is clean, or find a brush in and so and stuff, so yeah. um but that's how it is right now. Um yeah, I just I just like this is that's the thing about these glasses, are very reflective. They're not like my other glasses where it doesn't actually reflect. My Ray-Bans, these ones are, you can see my Blu-rays. And yes, my light is yellow. Those who don't know, it's yellow because of my special lighting that I got from Blue Light Blockers. This is a UK website. So yeah. Um anyway, so I just needed to do certain things for myself. Anyway, so what would I don't know, I just saying filter all the time. I hate filters, no offense. Sometimes it's good, but just that I just don't want to do that anyway. Just, I'm trying to encourage people to live pure essence and stuff. Yes, I think filters can be in pure essence. It kind of depends, but Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, I just learned that my body, my spirit is so tired adapting everyone all the time. Everybody's timeline is not my own timeline of things. So like, so I end up missing things. Or I get tired, or the fact that I'm stressed because I'm in danger because of people out there who listen and overhears my conversation. You know, even the people I share with, who are not staff, who are residents, they could report me about stuff. You know, it's a miracle at the moment that my private sessions hasn't been interrupted. Thank God for that. I just think, you know, but I had to adapt with the person that I was booked on, which is just not easy. I have to admit, I'm just really tired, you know, and stressed, you know, because I had to go, you know, and what was I going to say? So it's so funny. On Wednesday, my sister actually said that she wanted me to stay on Wednesday, but she didn't arrange my dad to call to the place that all this charity still wants to go and stay over, right? So I think really it seems like to me now this week, Easter week, I'm gonna have probably end up staying this in the group home, which is a bit annoying at the moment with the way things is right now and travel transportation wise. I lost my my um my travel card, bus travel. I don't know where I put it because because on Saturday I was going to take it with me, even though I have no interest in one, just rather go the train. But the thing is that at the moment the train system um was cancelled, I think on Tuesday because of the reflooding again. So so you know, because of the structures, because people don't do things, because people don't listen to the universe that they should be building things well made and properly, right? They're not doing that. So yeah. So my spirit's like, you know, it's saying, you know, do what you want because anyway, because 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 when I was staying my sister and dad's, my old childhood home, basically they was like saying, I think it was on Sunday and Monday I was talking to my sister and I said to her like, because she's now gone the idea of going vegan but not organic, and I explained to her about why organic is better and how it's good for you and stuff, but you know it doesn't matter. So I just leave her be because as I said, you know, and I have to admit when I stayed in my parents' the house, I felt so drained. It was no, my spirit was like so tired I couldn't even deal with the dog, and I love that dog, but I just didn't have any energy. I was drained and drained and drained. You know, I just needed. You know, I have to admit, I feel like I'm entrapped in two programs. Palo, um, programs. I think, you know, two trapped in two places. And neither of them are good. Neither of them are good. The only way to escape is outside, and even then, I have to be. I don't feel that safe because there are some people who could criticize me, and I have staff that could stalk me and find me. So I'm like, so if I want to go somewhere, I have to go far, where it's too out of the way for a member of staff to find me. Point of view, but it's tiring because I have to be careful to not stay too long and stuff, you know, and you know that kind of thing. You know, even then they can actually question where I'm going before I even get out the door, or even when they can confront me when I get back. So it's like it's just a double-edged sword, really. It's a minefield. So my body's just so tired, and it's because also because all this major upgrades that's going on, you know, pool, you know, portals opening, you know, portals of miracles opening, you know, all this stuff is going on. And so my body's, and I've been recovering from healing sessions I've been doing. So my body's trying to catch up all of that, recovering from everything under the sun, as well as trying to keep up on top of trying to talk with things I sign up online. So I'm just really, really like, as I said, I'm looking for when I get a real resting place, like go move somewhere where I can feel more restful because I need some rest now. Like my tired, my soul and my body's been on the run, on the freaking run, you know. And but I know, yeah, but so I'm like, I have to admit, I haven't really had any rest for several days. There's always been something. I have to be able to go off, go something and stuff. So I've been feeling very restless, tired and restless. So yeah, But anyways, so but at least last night I had a nice spiritual bath. You know, go to the shop and everything. At the moment, like with diet wise, I'm being being but I'm buying some alkaline water. I think even though I don't drink that much, I think with all the stress of everything, it's hard for me is to take in food and fluids. Even though I don't know, it just seems to be a lot of stuff going on, and and I was always um, reminded to put something on, but by then I just fall asleep, and then I have to wake up again. It's like, oh, okay, you know, um, to retrain my body. Um, yeah. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah. So at the moment I'm on a Jennifer Aniston's diet, as I said in previous YouTube video. Mostly anyway. Um, when she was um broken up by Brad Pitt, she she ended up having a diet because she was broke. So she basically just ate nothing but baby food because she was broke from the and stuff. So yeah, so that's what because when Brad Pitt left for Angelina Jolie, she practically was like left with practically nothing basically. So yeah, so Jennifer Aniston had to have a diet, and especially so she her diet was just nothing but baby food. So I bet it's mostly was organic food because I said mostly people don't tell people that they have like organic food and stuff like that. They don't tell people, anyway. But anyway, so pretty much I have organic food, baby food because I said there's nothing accessible, and plus I can't. I just I just don't feel I can deal with the problems and go into a kitchen really with the member stuff. I just can't do it. I need to be in a place where nobody's gonna allow me to live confidently and freely. You know, I cook when I feel I need to cook, eat when I need to eat. So like kind of thing. And I know them to be putting me hard, saying what you ate today, how many is this and that. No, this is like inappropriate for me. It shouldn't have never happened. The first place of me put in a position like this where I've been monitored and saying, have you eaten this and stuff, because so yeah, so yeah, so basically I'm just um having having some stuff, um something. So yeah, so today I just came back with more organic food. I got baby food stuff, that's the thing, but yeah, I'm just sitting on the bench and just chill, sit, and because my body was just so stressed. So anyway, I'm looking forward to when I'm able to have my own place and have my kitchenware, place where I have 100% organic food. Anyway, I mostly have a mostly raw vegan diet. Of course, I probably went as much as I can, but certain percentage organic produce, meat produce when I'm guided to, meat or dairy, organic dairy. Of course, ideally for my body, I would be like with it's as I said, so goat milk, raw goat milk, raw raw cow's milk, you know, stuffs, so and a bit of egg now and then with guided to whether it's um bird eggs or raw fish eggs or fish eggs, because I said, because sometimes you just do what you're guided to at the time. So yeah, that's what I'd be doing. So, but yeah, so at the moment I'm just because I said, and if I want to eat proper organic meals, basically I pretty much have to go out of where I live, out of Didcot in Oxford, Didcot, and go somewhere that is. So it's like the nearest is probably Reading, um, Reading, which is even that far, I think, and Oxford City and London, those three places basically. It's a bit annoying though, but I don't know. Huh. There's no chat. I don't see anybody doing the chat. So that's really is though. So um but yeah, just so I think at the moment it's probably best for me not to be with my family. If they want me to be there, they have to go and pick me up basically. My dad's not going to do it, even though he's no longer crippled. He's now recovered from his accident, which he was his fault because he knew to not wear some shoes that was not good because he was afraid of fear of money and because of his ego. That's what happens, you know. Even though he's in his 70s, so he decided to so now he can drive, but as I said, I haven't he hasn't volunteered to call the place to say he did a charity once, even call me, so I'm fine with that. The ones of you, anyway, because even when I do stay at him, I can't go exactly how I want to go, because even when I do, it'd be in his it was no different than being here basically in a group home, no different. So I just I just said this. So even though I might be able to get my laundry done, but even then it's not a guarantee because my family can turn me just like that. So so it's probably best for me just to focus on myself at this time. Though it's just a bit annoying though, but anyway, I can deal with that. Pretty much can do it. I just have to just keep on asking God and my angels and guardians to protect me, basically, you know, and as well as, you know, and get and do certain and help bring good frequency in the place I am in right now for now though, but yeah, I think something will work out soon anyway. Anyway, I just have to deal with that for now. Um, so, but it's funny that it's like a lot of flooding and worldwide, like water spirits. It's like, you know, like rebirth, rewashing everything. You know, putting so much water and flooding. It's blocking a lot of people to go to certain places, particularly in England. It's a very stubborn country where they don't like to adapt or do change. But the thing is, though, change have to come. People have to force to change. Even nature will force people to change, even though they don't want to. You know, change their way of life. You know, the way of building and thinking and everything. You know, and you know, anyway, you know, with all the water that's most flooding in most parts of the world right now, you know, it's just basically just another form of sign rebirth, really. Recleanse the earth, you know. You know, I think really like people don't realize like when natural disasters happen, it's another form of saying like the earth is saying you're off balance, so therefore you have to change a different way, you know, to balance out whatever's going on. You're done. So like, you know, because Mother Nature is never wrong. Never wrong. We human beings are 100% always wrong half the time. Well, not 100% wrong, but you know what I mean. Like versus Mother Nature to but that's it for now though. But yeah, I just have to just for now just seem to me like I have to put myself first and not adapt around people. My body just need to to heal and heal and and rise up as much as possible. So especially at the moment, it seems like a lot of things have been ending for me for now. It's just you know, anyway, at least one thing is that right now it's just like I haven't been bothered by stuff. Thank God. It seems just like calm and chill. You know, you know. Of course, I wanted to have a bath earlier last night, but it didn't happen because I had to wait for a member of staff, or or when I went have I wanted a smoothie, and a woman, and a woman didn't want couldn't be bothered to offer me. Well, okay, I made some juice for my friend, but you could. But I could I could do that. And she didn't even clean it. She just was meeting her friends. And I've not been awful, but she was a bit of a major bitch. You know, being nice to people you're close to, but not your own strangers. I'm sorry, that's really bad, especially since but I had to like try to let that go. Particularly since I was wearing motorbike. um, I where motorbike does test you things um beyond your thing, but I was like on a rush because the staff was pressuring me saying when you gonna be here back, and like instead of they're saying to the phone like, oh yeah, Charity, just let her know you are coming, and if you're coming back today sometime today, and then we'd be fine. No, they're always like giving me this stressful situation. I was trying to hurry up to try to get something to get some food and everything. My body was just so exhausted, you know. I have to say, I'm looking forward to be able to live in a place where I can actually have proper rest. I really do get everything I need, everything I need, you know, you know. But yeah, you know, but yeah, but yeah, but but I'm manifesting, keeping thinking, what would my room going to be like? Probably some forest plants, rainforest plants, something. And the room is nice and warm. It's not cold, you know, you know, kind of like Burka yoga room setting. Because that's the temperature my body is, right? Ridiculously for my main body, because I'm basically a fine element person. You know, so even my card, I can't remember all the cards said it was was it, I can't remember, it's one of the soul tribes or something. It's that one of those people who's meant to be near the earth and do stuff. So I'm meant to be, because I'm more happy because I can always be outside. The sun is practically always there, and it's warm and sunny, and practically be outside most of the time, which is true. I am quite happy most of the time when outside when it's a nice warm day. And I don't mind rain, actually. I don't mind it as long as it's a humid rain, not cold rain. I don't mind. I don't mind that as long as But as I said, but yeah, but yeah, yeah, I'm more of a warm climate person, especially when it's a heat wave. I don't mind. I actually prefer to be outside when it's a heat wave. You know, sleep under the stars and stuff. The swing chair. Oh, yeah, but yeah, I'm just open more. Like I'm more possible, you know. Because as I said, I used to do this. So like when I wasn't able to have organic stuff, I like go being, But I'm so glad Sainsbury's, Didcot Sainsbury's has now got this Rebel raw coconut water, real coconut water, not the standard stuff. That tastes awful, because the other company that I had was like, it wasn't organic, but it was alright. And your Vita Coco was fine, and then until Coca-Cola company took over, and then it just was awful. Like I think they put something in, I don't know, because I never it's positive, but and um you know and I go to Holland Park, but they don't seem to have sell like real coconut water. They used to have Tiana's coconut water. Now that was really fine. I think it was a Caribbean company. Now that was a real coconut water. So it was in a can. That was awesome. But yeah, coconut water. I don't know why this tablet thing. Minute. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. My tablet decided to do this stupid timer where I don't know. I really don't like the tablet, the latest Samsung tablet. They have this mode where they when I when I do bedtime mode, they make everything grey, literally grey. And I'm thinking, nobody wants, if it basically puts you off not wanting to go online. I suppose it's some good in some ways, but some people, if they really want to go online, they will have to go. They will go for everything to remain, like, if you're watching something. So it's always keeping turn it up automatically, and so it's like be finding annoying though. In some ways, I think it's good because I think I heard a member of staff in the corridor, and I didn't want them to hear what I'm talking about. So, even though I do know that dudes pop up on my lives, it's hilarious anyway. But but I know that Golden Universe, my higher self, is saying, no, don't let them. Don't let them. You do what you're supposed to do. You're born to shine. You're born to be on the stage, girl. Not any step, the world stage. So let them look. Let them look. Because because Jesus was on the world stage. A lot of people was on the world stage. People was watching him all the time. Because I know that with unusual beings, supernatural beings, everybody is supernatural beings, but I'm just saying, some people were born to really shine. So you're gonna have people following you, even though they don't say it. They just want to watch. They don't want to be in your shoes. They resent you in some ways. They want to be in your shoes, but not really. Your enemies and frenemies and friends and family. God. Anyway, but yeah, just I can't believe tomorrow in a few hours it's gonna be the pink mood. I hope I can be able to see that. That's been awesome. And pink is very Easter really. Um, so that'd be awesome. Easter week. So that'd be fantastic. Um, so yeah. At the moment, this has to. The most of this week is just being like the universe is keeping reminding me through other people online, as well as my personal card readings. It's like, don't let other people push you back. I think even my subconscious dream was like longing to be somewhere else, far away. I would like to share it, but since it's public, I don't know. I don't really trust with some of the people here online who seek out to get me or find information and try to hold back a blessing for me. But, so I have to be very cautious. About even though I'm divinely protected, but I have to respect when I feel I'm not safe. I'm literally have to accept that because I learned the hard way when 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 I was precious saying you need safe and everything, particularly a therapist, and and um and and when I did that, it didn't do me any favors. So it's better for me to when I feel not safe, it literally means that I need to follow my instinct, do what I think. Even my Teal Swan card I actually found on Google. I'm not really much big fan of Teal Swan. I don't think I'd 100% trust her. There's something dark about her in the spiritual community. Teal Swan. Yes, I was guided for certain time and everything, because she's got stuff, but I just feel like she associated in some dark circles, and I'm not being awful, but there are those in the spiritual community, on the way community, whether religious or not. There's a lot of people who camouflage themselves to be something, and you have to follow your instinct. When even though everybody's going around and saying, "Oh, they're good people," "Oh, they do this and stuff," like, no, listen to your instinct. What and listen and allow your third eye, and your heart and your stomach tell you exactly. Even the hairs in your body will tell you you're in danger or something. So yeah. Anyway, so I just download some I think it was like frequency cards or something. I can't remember because I was just googling because I wanted to download one of my human medicines app. I was looking this Google that on my Google Play app, and then that came up, and I thought, oh, do it. And then I was like, it said tail, was like, oh, tail swan. But anyway, but I don't really care. It's not really her, really. You know, I know that I meant to have these readings, these cards, even though I do, as I said, I try to stay away from her as much as possible these days. Yes, I follow her on YouTube because I'm not guided to unsubscribe her, because I said we need to watch all these people. You know, you can sense a certain person when they about something about them, to keep an eye on certain people. So yeah, particularly, to see if you was 100% right or not. Most of the time, your instance has always been 100% right. When you feel something is not right. Anyway, but yeah, and it seems, I was also like was trying to reapply for a course someone on Facebook online. The last time I tried to go online, it was blocked. Somehow I got the payment, but he was got a confirmation, but Spirit said no, because his guys helped me. I was able to, because I said level up. I had more money came in that a few years ago, so it was fine. I just that I didn't manage to get in on his course, so I wanted it back again. And I was like, and I mentioned on his live saying, oh yeah, I would like to, because he was really, really honest. But I don't know. I think my guys, it's nothing wrong with him, but I don't know. It's just like maybe I was not meant to be on his course. Maybe I don't know, but it seemed like I was not probably meant to be in his course. Maybe I got know more things than he doesn't. I don't know. I have no idea. So particularly since I'm born to be a leader as well, so I don't know. But he always read most of my comments. He always had, and you know, yes, he's younger than me, but he's a lot more spiritually older than me, in a sense. So but I have like, and he has unfriended me on Facebook because he always like has to make room for new other people. So I don't know, but but I will when I guided to support his lives. So because he's been shunning a lot of spiritual communities for being so big and so forward, because he wants to share everything, and he does. He has the way of things, especially since he's one of the very few people who's pure Viking, like um like Sunshine Frost, but who's known as the Shield of Light. Well, yeah, she's but I don't know, just something anyway. Because even then, I don't feel guided to go on her own much, because even though she went and to me to support her stuff, as I said, I just had to put everything my first. Even I had to put myself first and stop serving everything else, because it's not going to do me any good right now. Because look, I've been giving, so now I have to save my pentacles of energy. Because somebody actually mentions it to me, who's in a spiritual community, who I manifest, the type of friend I need. And she was saying to me, beware about those who spiritually ask you blah blah that. And I'm thinking, well, she's right. I need to not go and do just because people expect me to do it, and they might not even keep their answers, and stuff. I'm not complaining anything, but I'm just like, so so I need people to not force me to bend backwards all the time with them. Then it has. If people want me to be halfway with me, then they have to do the same, because it's not fair. Because I'm burnt out. I'm really freaking burnt out to the max. Because I'm being given off. And I have to remember, since God and the universe, my higher self, have reminded me since the day I was born, from my mother's womb, I've been given off a huge amount of frequency. And the thing is that people don't really want to tell people the truth, that when a person gives up so much frequency, their bodies collapse. And that's the one of the things that happened to Jesus. Um, I actually saw was shown that by Andrew Raphael, um, seeing the life of Jesus, and basically Jesus, he, even though he was not 100% mortal at the time, he was half mortal, and he was having so much like I don't know, just so much he was carrying so much weight of the world all the time, and at the time, yes, he get the energy, even just sit in nature was not enough for him. He had to ask God and angels and to help give him the strength that he needed, divine mother and divine father, and his spiritual team and spiritual guardians to give him the strength all the time. So, and people didn't even know that, and plus, if it was some scripture, this was probably written, taken out, and forgotten. But yeah, that's what happened. So, sorry, my skin is. I think I need to wash my face because I got SPF on my face that I put on, and I think it's to do with because I'm feeling stressed as well, and it's my spiritual itch. I think it's time to go off soon. Um, I think my skin is purging today. I got clay mask somewhere, but I just don't have a proper brush. I need to get all this stuff, but it's hard because I don't want to buy more stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got some stuff I need to get. I got some stuff. Anyway, I appreciate you on my channel, and I hope this is helpful. And remember, the main message is um listen to your body and listen to your guides and your higher self and God, and you'll be fine. And put yourself first, because as I said, as Jesus said, and other deities that was in the earth, they also said the same thing. Love me first, love God first, then love yourself, and then everyone else. Okay? So that's what you do. Um so but yeah, because even animals have to do that order as well. The free will, the free list. Your God, yourself, and then others. It can't be the other way around. Okay. See ya.